Welcome to Tuesdays with Tara. I'm Tara Bundance, and today I'm going to teach you a little bit about scream therapy. Where I got this idea was because I have a 6-year-old son and he loves to scream. Sometimes he screams around the house and sometimes he screams outside, and mostly he just screams to let things go. And so this morning he was screaming because he was frustrated about something. And I thought, you know what? That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do a Tuesdays with Tara scream therapy. So I've got this pillow with me because it gives me a chance to decide if I want to scream out loud for all to hear or if I want to scream into a pillow. And I'm going to show you both of those versions. I'm also going to tell you just a little bit about other options that we might have if we're not able to scream in the space that we need or just yell or get rid of the energy. So I'm going to jump right into it. And what we're going to do is we're just going to check in with ourselves. We're going to take a little deep breath. And then we're going to take another deep breath. And this time, think about your heart. And on the next breath, we're going to take a breath into our hearts. Just imagine that we're breathing just some energy and thought and awareness of our heart chakra, our heart space. Take that breath in through the heart and back out from the heart. This time, we're just going to think about love, or we're going to think about gratitude, something you might be grateful for. Right now, I could think about many things that I'm grateful for. So I'm going to breathe gratitude in and out through my heart. You can do the same with love. You can do the same with just peace, whatever feels right for you. So breathe that into your heart right now. Good. Now, the reason for that is just to get grounded, get in our bodies, just be present, be aware of the space that we're in right now. So I've already given warning to my son who is here in the house with me that I'm going to be doing some screaming. I'm also letting you know now that if you're uncomfortable with hearing someone else scream, I'm going to give you a 3-count warning. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to scream. So if you need to turn the mute button, just do that if it's comfortable for you. Otherwise, plug your ears if you're just not really comfortable with hearing someone else scream, but you want to scream yourself. And then once I'm finished screaming, I'm going to give a little thumbs up just to say we're done. So you can turn the volume back up if you need to. So the reason for screaming is when we get really tense, we get really stressed, we get really tied up in knots around something or many somethings. For me this morning, I was realizing, I'm cleaning around the house and I'm doing some deep cleaning and vacuum and washing some baseboards and dishes and taking the compost outside and just doing some really intense cleaning. And then my son is saying, "Oh, I want some breakfast. I want to eat. I want to eat." Of course, he wants to eat. And at the same time, I was ready to take a shower. And so it could be little things like that that just build up, build up, build up, build up, like just little tensions. Or it could be something really, really intense. It could be something that you've been holding on to for a very long time. It could be that you're just ready to release some old, dense, tight energy from your body, mind, and spirit. Whatever it takes, I say do it. So, one of the 3 things that I told you I was going to share is the pillow screaming, the out loud screaming, and another screaming type that you can do is to go out in your car. If you know that you've got housemates or partners or kids or pets that just screaming out loud in the house may not be very conducive, go out to your car. If you're not feeling comfortable using a pillow and you just really want to get it out, go outside and maybe go out to the woods. Just recognize that screaming is unusual for people to hear, and some people may be concerned. And so, a lot of times, if I go out into the woods, I'll say out loud, "I need to scream," really, really loudly, and then I'll just scream. That way, I'm giving even just like kind of an energetic warning. In my car, it's really easy because hardly anybody else is going to hear it. And if I'm sitting in my property in my car, then I'm good to go. Nobody else is going to notice. So those are kind of 3 or 4 different ideas that you can use for your scream therapy. So the first one I'm going to do is out loud. It's going to be loud. And I'm just going to do the 1, 2, 3 countdown, and then I'm going to scream, and then I'm going to give a thumbs up when I'm finished screaming. Okay, you ready to scream with me? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Good. So you can do that 3, 4, 5 times, however many times it takes. I feel that in my throat, so I'm going to drink a little bit of water. Do the same if you feel like you need to. And take a couple more times to just scream. If that's what you need to do while you're watching this video, scream again and again and again. If that's what you need to do it. But then when you're finished with all the screaming, I'm going to tell you what to do in just a moment. But first, let's scream. I'm going to do a scream into a pillow. And so I just like to put the pillow up to my face and scream at the top of my lungs. So here I go. 1, 2, 3. So you can see it's muffled, but it still feels good. I still get it out of my system. So now take a moment, take a deep breath, breathe down to your toes. I'm feeling the need to just hug this pillow and close my eyes for a moment because it feels comforting. Breathe again from head to toe. Breathe in the top of your head. As you breathe in, it goes all the way down, and breathe out all the way out through your bottom of your feet. Giving all that energy to Earth, Mama Earth, or to Source, or whatever feels right. Just let it go. So I'm feeling very much in my body right now. I'm feeling very present. Feeling pretty good. I hope you are also feeling very good. And I just want to tell you that screaming or yelling is such a beautiful way to get rid of energy that's been pent up inside of us. And sometimes it'll bring tears. Sometimes it'll bring laughter. Sometimes it'll bring more anger to the surface. You know what? If that's what happens, be prepared for that. Okay? Write it down, journal about it a little bit, drink some water, get yourself grounded. I use a couple of things for myself when I'm feeling overly stressed. I use Rescue Remedy. It's one of my favorite things to use internally for stress and anxiety. I also use an adrenal support tonic, and I usually put that in water because it's I think it's an abrasive alcohol. So I usually use hot water for that and just let it steam off the alcohol and drink a little bit of it because the adrenal glands are what handle stress and anxiety. And so when you take B vitamins, when you take adrenal support, when you take Rescue Remedy, it supports the adrenal glands and it supports the nervous system so that your body can handle the stress a little bit better. And I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I just know that for me, that's what works. So I'm sharing that mostly because when I do something like what I just did by screaming, it sends a little bit of a shockwave through my body. If you laugh really, really hard for a long time, that'll send a shockwave through your body, through your nervous system, and it causes your body to respond. And sometimes it responds with really good, healthy endorphins that make you feel really good. And sometimes it responds with the stress hormone, uh, cortisol, and we don't want to hold on to that. So getting stuff out of your system and then supporting your system afterwards is very helpful. And if you don't have those things, drink water, drink a little bit of tea, some kind of stress ease tea, or just take deep breaths and do a little small mini meditation. All of these things support you in letting go. And so I hope that was very helpful for you. I want to give a little shout out to my friend Kelly. Peace, my friend. And to all of you who are watching this video, know that I'm coming from this place of support and love. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Comment at the bottom, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you again next week. Have a blessed day.